So I want to talk about training, your training program, your training plan, and why we, myself included, sometimes want to jam a square peg in a round hole. Why do we force ourselves to do a program that we hate, that we don't even like? This is, I think, the biggest problem with staying consistent with your workout routine. Is you go on the internet, you look for a plan, and 9 times out of 10 what's going to come up is a bodybuilding plan. A body part split, 3 sets of 10, whatever it is. And don't get me wrong, I love that stuff. That's how I started. And I still use bodybuilding. I love bodybuilding. I have a lot of respect for bodybuilding. But after a while, me personally, I kind of have, fitness ADHD. Like, I just want to try everything. So I get really bored, especially of bodybuilding, which you can tell. And I'm sure there's a lot of other people out there that do too. So why would you force yourself to do this program that you don't enjoy doing, that you don't look forward to getting up and doing every morning? Because let's face it, if you're watching this video, you're probably training early in the morning or late at night, because you probably don't have a lot of time to yourself. You probably got a family, you got kids, you got a wife, you got a full-time job, you got responsibilities. You don't get home at the same time every night. You might work long hours. So all those things play a factor, and the first thing that's going to go when those things start to wear on you, when the stress of everyday life starts to wear on you, is going to be the training. You're going to say, I'm going to skip this so I can do X, Y, and Z, which obviously family is priority, yes, but your training is important too. Like, that's how you take care of yourself. So you have to, it's imperative that you have to find something that you enjoy, that you look forward to, that gets you fired up to go do in the morning. So just because you haven't found the perfect program doesn't mean that the perfect program for you is not out there. Like recently, I've switched up to more of calisthenics and body weight and the rings and the kettlebells and the sandbags and more of like Metcon style training and a little higher intensity, just experiment with all kinds of different new modalities of training. But I still train, regardless of what tools I'm using to train. I'm still training hard and still training consistently, because that's what I'm into right now. And it's important to ride those waves while you're excited about them. Because that's where you're going to put the most effort into, and that's where you're going to make the most progress with. If you try to stick to a program that freaking bores you to death, you're just going to fall off. You're going to fall off. You're not going to do it. You're not going to push as hard. You're not going to give it your all. So I highly encourage you to experiment and try different things and see what you like. See what you like. And eventually you'll find the thing. Or what you'll do is you'll take bits and pieces from all these different training styles, all these progressions and sets and reps and movements and time domains and structures, and you'll put them together and make something that fits you. And that's how you do it. You experiment with things until you find what you like, and then you make the program that fits you. You make it fit you. That's just my rant on that. So experiment, try stuff. You need to look forward to your training. That's the biggest factor in consistency, which is the biggest factor in progress over the long term, is your ability to be consistent in your training. So find something you like.